guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. If you're here for the very first time, hi, my name is Madhavi and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about these makeup brushes right here. These are by a brand called Generic and I got them from Amazon for just 250 rupees. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about these brushes right here and I'm going to give you my review and also create a makeup look, which is this makeup look right here, which I'm wearing on my face right now. And I've created this makeup look using these brushes only. So if you're interested in just seeing the demo, then I'm going to provide you a timestamp over here. You can skip on to that timestamp and watch the demo. But if you're interested in the review as well, then please keep on watching. And before we proceed into the video, I would like to request you to please subscribe to my channel by clicking on that red subscribe button and also press on the bell button right next to it so that you will be notified every time I post a video. Now, without any much further ado, let's get started. Alright, so let's begin. So first things first, you get 10 brushes for just 250 rupees. Okay, it's really difficult to hold them with one hand, but I really hope that you're able to see all the brushes, or I'm going to just show you one by one. So you get these 5 brushes. Okay, let me just show you. So you get these 5 face brushes. This is a foundation brush, this is a powder brush, this is a concealer brush. Basically you can use it for foundation as well, but this really blends the concealer very well. This is the blush brush and this is the contour brush. So all in all, these are like 5 face brushes, and then you get 5 more brushes, which are the eyeshadow brushes. Basically these are for the eye makeup, and these don't contain like very fancy brushes or the precision brushes. Basically these are like all the blending brushes, which are like perfect for beginners. So if you're a beginner, I think these brushes are more than enough for you, but if you're into like cut crease or some arty makeup, or you know, which require more precision brushes, like more small and angled brushes, then I don't think that these brushes are for you. But yeah, if you're more into like creating smoky eye makeup look, or if you're into like quick makeup looks, then yeah, definitely these brushes are for you. So let's talk about the appearance of these brushes and what they are made up of. Now, as you can see, these are pink and silver in color, and to be honest, I ordered these brushes because I thought they would look really cute in my vanity. And actually, by looking at these brushes, nobody can say that these retail for just 250 rupees, but miraculously they do. I've been using these brushes since December 2018, but nothing has happened to these brushes. I've washed them multiple times, like I have lost count how many times I've washed these brushes, but still they are going strong and nothing has happened to the bristles. And yeah, I quite like these brushes. And so this has a wooden handle. This handle which you're seeing is made up of wood, and this is an aluminium tube, which is basically giving these brushes a very elegant look. And these bristles are made up of high quality fiber. So these are synthetic brushes and these are not natural brushes, which means that they are cruelty free. And the bristles of these brushes are also quite densely packed. And another thing about these brushes is that they distribute the product quite evenly. It's not patchy, it's not clumpy. They distribute it quite evenly and they blend really beautifully. I really love these brushes. And the size of the brushes is also quite apt. They are not like too big or too small. So what happens when you have a really big brush is that if you have a small face, then that brush is not going to serve the purpose for which it has been created. So the brush size also should be taken into consideration, and the brush size also should be apt. So these brushes are like perfect for every face cut, I believe. So to sum it up, these brushes are budget friendly. They retail for just 250 rupees for 10 brushes, out of which 5 are face brushes and 5 are eyeshadow brushes, and perfect for beginners. And they are made up of synthetic fiber, so they are cruelty free. They are very easy to wash, and I've washed them like I don't know how many times, I've lost count like I said, but these are really good and very easy to maintain. So the bristles of these brush are quite densely packed, and till now I haven't seen any hair falling out of these brushes. So according to me, they are a steal deal. And if you're a beginner and you're looking for a brush set which is all of these points which I just mentioned, then these are the brushes to go for. They do not come with a pouch. That's the only drawback that I can think about these brushes. So yeah, that was my review on these makeup brushes. I really hope that you found this video helpful, and I am going to now show you the demo, and in the demo I'm going to create this makeup look which I'm wearing on my face right now using only these brushes. So if you're interested in watching the demo, then please keep on watching. Otherwise, I'm going to see you in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye. Alright, so let's begin. So for foundation today, I'm taking LA Girl Pro Coverage HD High Definition Foundation in the shade Warm Beige, and I'm going to take a little on the back of my hand, and I'm going to use this flat top foundation brush to basically blend it. So as you can see, the brush blended the foundation quite beautifully. There are no brush streaks. It's quite a tongue twister actually to say brush streaks. So anyway, so there are no brush streaks on my face as well. It's really smooth, and so I'm going to move on to my next step, that is applying my concealer. So for concealer, I'm going to take LA Girl Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer in the shade Medium Beige, and I'm going to conceal my under eye area, and I'm going to spot conceal wherever I have acne scars. So to blend the concealer, I'm going to take this slant cut flat top brush. I wish there was a smaller brush to basically blend the concealer out, because you know, this is quite a bigger brush and I can't find any other brush which is smaller in size to go into the nooks and corners to blend it. But having said that, I must also say that this brush blends like a dream. Like, I literally love this brush, and I'm not at all putting any pressure to blend my concealer. So this is what I was actually talking about earlier, that because the brush is a little angled, it is able to go into the inner corner of my eye and blend the concealer out. I'm done with my concealer as well, and I'm quite happy with how the finish is looking like right now. And now I'm going to go ahead and set my makeup, basically my under eye area and my eyelids and the area around my mouth. So for that, I'm going to use this tapered brush, and I'm going to dip into my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade Medium. I quite like this brush actually because of how long and tapered it is. So I think it will be able to go into my inner corners really easily, because that is the most toughest area I think in the whole face to set. So let's see. I'm done with setting my makeup with the powder, and I must say that I'm really impressed with this brush, because look at how hard it is and it's really firm. So that's why I never use this brush ever. Like, out of the 10 brushes, I've almost used all the brushes, but I've never used this brush, because whenever I use this brush on my skin, it seemed really pokey. But today I thought that I should use this brush for, you know, setting my makeup. And since the time I've bought a beauty blender, I've always been using the beauty blender, so that's why this brush never got a chance. And today, because I'm making this video, I got to use this brush to set my makeup, and it has done the job quite beautifully. So enough about this brush, let's move on to the next step, that is the eye makeup. And before starting the eye makeup, I've already done my brows using the Miss Claire eyebrow pencil, and now I'm going to do my eye makeup. I am going to use the Nika K Under the Sea palette, and I'm going to do a very simple beginner friendly eye makeup. So first up, I'm going to take my fluffy blending brush. Okay, If you hear any background noise, then I'm really sorry because there are children playing outside in the society, so that's why you might hear some noises. Anyway, I'm going to dip into this color right here with my fluffy blending brush, and I quite like this brush and I almost use it in every eye look of mine. If you have been following me and if you have seen any of my tutorials, then you must have seen this brush right here. So this is like one of my favorite brushes and I still use it. So I'm going to take that color and I'm going to use it as my transition shade, and I'm going to place it right above my crease and start blending it. Next up, I'm going to take another blending brush which is like slightly angled, and from the palette I'm going to pick up this brown shade right here, and I'm going to place it in the outer V of my eye just to give the whole eye look a depth and dimension. Then I'm again going to pick up the same transition shade which I picked up earlier, and I'm going to make sure that everything is well blended. So now I'm going to pick up this shimmer shade from the palette with the help of my finger, and I'm going to place it on top of my lid. So I'm done with my eyeshadows almost. But the thing is that I want to use this pencil brush to smoke out my lower lash line, but before that I also want to like place a highlight on my brow bone and on the inner corners of my eye. So for that I'm going to take this pencil brush, beautiful brush I must say, for like highlighting the brow bone and the inner corners, because it is so precise that it can go into the inner corners of the eye like so. Highlight my brow bone. So now that the highlighting part is done, I'm going to use the same pencil brush and dip into the brown color from the palette, and I'm going to smoke out my lower lash line. I'm done with the eye makeup, so I'm going to quickly go and do my liner and do some mascara and put on the lashes and be right back for the rest of the makeup. So my eye makeup is done and I'm back, and now moving on. Well, before moving on, I think my eye makeup is looking really good. Like I'm really impressed with the palette and I'm loving my eye makeup right now, but this video is not about eye makeup. So moving forward, I'm going to do my contour now, and for contour I'm going to use Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette in the shade Caramel Toffee, and the brush I'm going to use is this, which is like an angled brush, and it's not so densely packed, and it's a slant cut brush which is like perfect for contouring, because you know you can actually reach your points like this, like your cheekbones like this or like this. It's up to you how you do your contour. So yeah, I'm going to pick the product with the help of the brush and I'm going to place it over here. So yeah, that's like really simple with this brush. Again, I really love the brush. So I'm really happy how my contour has turned out, and now I'm going to apply some blush. And for blush, I'm taking my favorite Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in the shade Mellow Wine. To apply the blush, I am taking this brush, which is like a dome-shaped brush, and it's not that densely packed, so I think it'll be perfect for applying the blush. I'm using this also for the very first time today, but I have a feeling that it is going to perform really nicely. So let's see. Now a last step is left, that is the highlighter, and for applying the highlighter I'm taking this brush, which is again an angled brush, and it's quite dense also, and I think that it will be perfect for applying the highlighter. And I'm using the Maybelline New York Master Chrome by Face Studio highlighter in the shade Molten Gold, which is again my favorite, absolute favorite, and I'm going to apply it to all high points of my face. And to complete the look, I'm going to apply the lip shade, and for lip shade today I'm taking L'Oreal Paris Rogue Signature Liquid Lipstick in the shade I choose. So this is the finished look, you guys. I really love how the brushes have performed, and I've been using these brushes from quite some time, and like I said, I've had them with me since December 2018. So if you're a beginner and looking out for brushes, then you can definitely try these ones out, and I will leave the link to these brushes in the description box below. Make sure you check the description box. And with that, we have come to the end of this video. If you like this video, then please don't forget to give this a big fat thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you super soon in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye.